Dukes and Bell live at Sandy Springs. We are at Stars and Strikes in Sandy Springs. You know, Mike, smart football players understand you get pressure up front, makes your job easier on the backside, right?
Right on.
Safety Marlon Character is joining us. He went to Grady High School.
That's my high school. Well, I mean, it's the one closest to where I live, right here in Midtown. So, I mean, very excited to have Marlon Character, who is going to Auburn.
He's going to Auburn
here at Stars and Strikes up in Sandy Springs.
And the reason why I say that is because we were talking about Derek Brown, who made his decision, the number one player in the state of Georgia, makes a decision. A lot of people said he was leaning Georgia. He makes a decision to go to Auburn. He's the number 9 overall recruit in the country. And to kind of put this in perspective, as we have our conversation here with Marlon Character from Grady High School, when you look at Auburn now, I think they have 3 5-star kids, Mike, in this particular class. And you start looking at Auburn and how it's shaken out. Gus Malzahn's going to have a top 10 class, it looks like. Marlon, what made you make the decision to go there?
Well, the reason I made the decision is it just feels like family and home there. You know, it's not too far away, and the players and the coaches there, they're real easy to, get along with. I love them. They love me. So, yeah.
Now, according to some of the reports, you were looking at South Carolina and Auburn. I know Will Muschamp goes to South Carolina. Wesley McGriff comes along with Kevin Steele. How tough was the recruiting process and making the ultimate decision?
It was pretty tough in the beginning. At once upon a time, I was committed to South Carolina. And, with the coaching change, with Coach Steve Spurrier leaving there, I ended up flipping to Auburn. And then those coaches left and went to South Carolina. So it was kind of up in the air, but I stuck with it, and I waited for the new coaching staff to come in Auburn, and I really liked them, and they liked me, and they had a plan for me, and I'm going to see how it works out.
Marlon Character joining us now. I'm going to put your Twitter out there because I kind of like your Twitter handle, at @RipTwizzle. It's Trizzle, actually. I'm just making fun. But
by the way, Marlon Character, the last name Character, is a cool name.
It is.
And we talked yesterday. We did the whole thing yesterday about cool football names.
Cool football names.
You are destined for greatness with this name. You understand
Thank
that?
you. I do.
What made you come up with the Twitter handle?
Well,
man?
it was for a friend that I had that passed away. His name was DeAndre Turman. He passed away playing football, and I just dedicate, everything I do as far as football to him, and I made my own name after him.
Absolutely. Well, Marlon, you play safety there, and I said it was that Auburn. They had a 5-star guy in Derek coming in, Derek Brown. And, Mike, the number I was looking for in the stat was it's the 3rd 5-star recruit in the last 2 classes. Tigers had 3 in the previous 5 classes. So you see Gus Malzahn up in the ante every year and getting better and better with the players. What was the most comfortable thing about that you enjoyed there versus your other visits?
Well, I enjoy the visit. I enjoy Coach Malzahn. He's a great recruiter. All the coaches are great recruiters. They're great people as well. The players. I knew some of the players there, like that are from Georgia, so I easily clicked with them. So that was good knowing them. They could show me around. It wasn't easy to know where my surroundings there. Everything is just comfortable.
It's safety from Grady High School. Marlon Character's with us here live on 92.9 The Game. Do the parents and mom and dad have any input on this deal?
Oh yes, sir. My father. We talked about it all the time. Just making sure everything was right. Before I signed, before I committed, make sure it was a place that I wanted to be. I took all the other schools in consideration as well, but I feel like Auburn is home.
Now you're rocking the bow tie. You a bow tie guy?
Well, I'm not. I am today. So. I am today. I like the bow tie.
I like the bow tie look too, man. It looks good. You think that's going to be your look from here on out?
I'm going to switch it up. I like ties too, right?
Yeah, okay. I tell you what, man, a lot of kids today, I seen that particular look on National Signing Day.
Right.
So tell me about, your parents, and you said that their influence, your friends. Mike and I have been asking a variety of guys. We had on Tyler Simmons earlier. He goes to UGA, and he said, we talk. All these guys, we all talk.
Yep.
How important was that for you? Because it looks like, as we're looking at this thing now, Auburn, there's a lot of guys talking about going to Auburn.
Yeah, I can't say I've spoken to Derek Brown. Actually, I played with him in an All-Star game, the Rising Senior game.
Beast?
Yes, he was a beast. He was a great pass rusher, great run stopper, everything. He could do it all. And it was an honor just to play on his side of the ball with him on my team, and I feel like that's going to be a big movement, him coming to Auburn. So.
But you talk to guys
oh, yes,
in
sir.
this process.
I talk to all the recruits from all the other schools. They reach out to me. I reach out to them. Sometimes they try to get me to come to their school. I try and get them to come. But it always works out in the best way. So.
And we're hearing more and more about this every year, man. We hear guys now, were you acting as a recruiter for Auburn with other guys?
Oh, yes, sir. Once I actually found out that this was where I was going to be, I was trying to recruit people that play my position and other positions, just trying to get some depth, and it worked out.
It's a Marlon Character from Grady High School. Safety going to Auburn with us here. We're normally live inside the Kia studios this hour of the show. Brought to you by Kia. Go to atlkia.com. So, you know the process. We've talked about it. All these coaches coming to you, working you, the text messages, the visits. And then once you get there, You are theirs.
Get in line.
Yeah, you know the script is about to flip on you. Yes?
I already know. I'm ready for it, though. I'm used to being able to put the work, It's just only going to get good out of it,
What's your ultimate goal, Marlon? What do you see yourself doing? Do you have aspirations to play in the league, or
Yes,
what are
sir.
you doing? What's your major? What do you want to study?
My major is going to be business, sports management. I want to someday coach,
Okay.
college
Oh, wow.
football preferably. And I want to play in the league, get my degree in 3 years, and get my master's in 4. So
Okay, so you got a plan, man.
Yes, sir.
That's where it starts. You got a plan, and you're heading to a great university. There's no doubt about it. We know, Mike and I, and just going back to last year, SEC Media Week, I think in July last year, and everybody was talking about Coach, Malzahn and the Auburn program, and we had touted them to win the SEC West just based on what we knew about what they had coming back, and then the season goes off the rails. So it looks like, you guys are reloading. It's going to be a great time to get there.
Yes, sir. We are reloading. I think we have a shot at a championship. With the recruiting class and the guys that we have there now, it's going to be great. It's going to be good to watch.
Hey, we've been asking all our recruits today as you sign with Auburn. Who do you like? I mean, I would imagine with Cam Newton you're going to go with Carolina. Well, who do you like in the Super Bowl Sunday?
I like Carolina. Me and Cam have a great relationship. He's a great person, great player. Talk to him a lot. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How did that develop, man? Just kind of.
Throughout the All-Star team I played with on the 7-on-7 team he had and his foundation, they did a lot for us. So we built a great relationship.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that because that's the kind of stuff, again, helping young men and along the way. Cam doesn't get enough credit for that stuff. That you're one example, but I know he does that for a lot of other guys. And
Yes.
when you need advice or you need to talk to somebody, he's there for you. And that access is, that's very cool.